So it's going to be a long flight home after a 1-6 disappointing road trip, but this will be a night that young Brett Seney will never forget. His first National Hockey League goal. At the time, it was an important one.
It sure was, and I like the fact that Jesper Bratt also got the point on this, because he needed to get something. He needed to get on a score sheet, and Brett Seney, he was a difference maker tonight. He drew a penalty there. He scored that all-important first goal to keep, to get them within one. And he was crashing and banging. He was driving the net, going to hard areas. He's like 170 pounds, but he wasn't afraid to go games. We talked about that right side defense, all over 6'3", 260 pounds, and he wasn't afraid, as we see, I don't know if this is a play here, to go right through the net. And when you see a young kid like that, willing to come into Winnipeg and play this way, that's inspirational. This is a kid that is understanding what it takes and what you have to sacrifice. Look at his face right here, Kangi. He's bleeding, and yeah, hey, that hurts. It's NHL. You're gonna, right. If you don't leave the game, I always said, and not banged up and feeling bruised, you didn't play. So he definitely deserved that goal. He came ready to play. He gave everything that he could. And he was, got his first National League hockey goal, and it was an important one.
All right, we started to see the things that made him a 10-point player in 10 AHL games prior to his call-up with the big club. Sami Vatanen, we knew, being paired with Andy Green tonight, would be expected to shoulder a lot of ice time, and as often as possible against the best jet weapons out there. Every night he brings it, and there's an edge to his game, even in a difficult matchup like this, that never escapes us.
No, and that's what makes him so special for the Devils. He can play every situation. He's got that little edge where he's physical. He can play the power play. He can kill penalties. And it's kind of like the Devils' Blake Wheeler in terms of being able to play every situation. And he's got a little bit of that hockey IQ to know when to jump in right there. Most guys would have tried to handle that puck, and he just one-times it there, trying to get the net. So, look, this was, at first when this trade happened last year, I think a lot of people were questioning it a bit. But once he started playing with Andy Green, he really got his game going. And like I said, he plays the hard minutes, Kangi. And second and third effort that you see from him on this back check here, like I said, what's not to like about what he brings every night? When you walk into the locker room and you see him, I guarantee you're going to know he's ready every night.
Some extracurricular there that led to Ben Lovejoy in the middle at all, as the Reverend was quite often tonight. Shots on goal, it was Sami Vatanen who led the Devils tonight with 5 in the game. Blake Coleman and Taylor Hall, who was held scoreless tonight with 4. Bratt and Butcher each with 3 apiece as the Devils fall 5-2.